கேக்குறீங்க சார்.
Moshi?
Sir, good morning, sir.
Sir, chief guest வந்துட்டாங்களா?
Sir, கரெக்ட்டா 10:25 க்கு ஜாயின் பண்ணுவாங்க சார். 10:30 பிரசன்டேஷனால நான் 10:20 க்கு வந்தறேன்னு சொல்லிட்டாங்க சார்.
சரி, என்ஷூர் பண்ணிருங்க. ஓகே.
ஆல் ரைட் சார். சார் பிரின்சிபல் சார் வராங்களா சார்?
ஆமா, சார் வந்து பிரசிடென்ட் அட்ரஸ் தராங்க.
ஆல் ரைட் சார்.
ஆமா. இப்போ வந்து
சார் வெல்கம் அட்ரஸ்.
ஆமா, வெல்கம் அட்ரஸ் நான் கொடுக்கிறேன்.
ஆல் ரைட் சார். வெல்கம் அட்ரஸ் நீங்க சார், பிரசிடென்ஷியல் அட்ரஸ் வந்து பிரின்சிபல் சார்.
ஆமா. வோட் ஆஃப் தேங்க்ஸ் வந்து HOD BME மேடம். நீங்க வந்து கம்ப்ளீட்டா மாடரேட்டரா இருந்துங்க. நீங்க வந்து நடுவுல இன்டராக்ட் பண்ணுங்க.
எஸ் சார். சார்
ரெண்டுமே பண்ணிட்டேன் சார். உங்களுக்கு மெயில் அனுப்பிச்சிருக்கேன்.
இதா.
அவங்க செக்ரட்டரி சொல்லிட்டேன் சார், அவங்க அனுப்பிச்சிடுவாங்க சார்.
சரி. நம்ம குரூப்லயே போட்டு விட்டுருங்க. நம்ம இந்த MHRD இனோவேஷன் சொல்றோம்ல அதுலயே போட்டு.
அனுப்பிச்சாச்சுப்பா, பாருப்பா. மெயில் தான் அனுப்பிச்சிருக்கேன்.
இது வேணும் சார். இல்ல இது வெல்கம் அட்ரஸ் நான் இருக்கும். மோஷி, ஹலோ.
எஸ் சார்.
இல்ல நம்ம இதுல இப்ப நீங்க வந்து இப்ப BME மேடமும் ஹோஸ்டா இருக்காங்க, இப்ப நீங்களும் இருக்கீங்க.
எஸ் சார்.
அதுல வந்து நம்ம மேக்ஸிமம் எவ்வளவு கொடுக்கலாம் ஜூம்ல கனெக்ஷன்?
சார்
ஏன் பவன்?
சார் 3 பேருக்கு கொடுக்கலாம் சார். பிஎம்இ நான் தான் ஹோஸ்ட் பண்ணிருக்கேன்.
ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே.
ஓகே.
இல்ல ஒரு இல்ல 40-50 பேர் வரைக்கும் இதுல அலோ பண்ணலாங்களா?
இல்ல சார், பிஎம்இ சார் 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 சார்
சொல்லுங்க சொல்லுங்க சொல்லுங்க.
அதனால விட்டுரு. இல்ல சொல்லுங்க சார். 100 பேருக்கு வரைக்கும் பண்ணலாங்க சார்.
ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே.
அது கொடுத்தாச்சுங்க சார், அவங்க போட்டாங்க நம்ம.
ஓகே
சார் கெஸ்ட் காணா
சார் வந்து ஒரு 10:25க்கு வருவாருங்களா சார்? வராரா? மோஷி அத பார்த்தோன்னா மோஷி நீங்க ஃபார்மலா வெல்கம் பண்ணிருங்க அவரை சார்.
எஸ் சார், எஸ் சார்.
ஏன்னா நீங்க வெல்கம் பண்ணா எங்களுக்கு தெரியும் சார் வந்துட்டாரா.
எஸ் சார்.
பால் இருக்கார். இல்ல கொஞ்சம் உள்ளுக்குள்ள போயிட்டு ஒரு 10:30க்கு சார் உள்ளுக்குள்ள வர சொன்னோம். ஏன்னா அதுக்கு முன்னாடி நாங்க பிரிலிமினரி எல்லாம் பேசிட்டு இருக்கிறோம். அவங்க வந்தோடனே முடிச்சோன்னே ஒரு 10:25 அல்ல 10:30. ஓகே ஃபார்மலா அப்பதான் மீட்டிங் ஆரம்பிக்கிறோம். இது பண்ணி கொடுத்துட்டீங்களா? சார் வந்துட்டாருங்களா?
சார் இன்னும் 2 மினிட்ஸ்ல சார் வந்துருவாங்க சார்.
பிரின்சிபல் சார் வந்தோன்னே சாருக்கு அட்மிட் கொடுக்கணும்.
சார்
சொல்லுங்க.
சார் பிரின்சிபல் சார் வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் நம்ம கெஸ்ட் சார் வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் நான் ஆரம்பிக்கட்டுமா சார்? நான் எப்படி சார்
ஆமா.
இப்போ நான் எப்படி சார் ஆரம்பிக்க? இப்போ கெஸ்ட் வர்றாங்க சார், உள்ள வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் நம்ம எப்படி சார் ஆரம்பிக்க? லைக் 10:30 ஸ்டார்ட்
இல்ல.
பண்ணிடுவோம் சார்.
இல்ல கெஸ்ட் வந்தோன்னு நீங்க சொல்லுங்க சார் வெல்கம் சார் சொல்லிட்டு தென் வந்து
Alright.
நம்ம வந்து பிரின்சிபல் சார் நான் இமீடியட்டா இன்வைட் பண்ணிடுறேன்.
ஆல்ரைட் சார்.
அவர் வந்துட்டாருன்னா நீங்க அப்படியே ஒரு இன்ட்ரோ மாதிரி பண்ணிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் அப்படியே பண்ணுங்க. அப்புறம்
எஸ்
வெல்கம்
சார், எஸ் சார். நான் அப்படியே ஐல் டேக் இன் சார்ஜ். எஸ் சார், எஸ் சார்.
IT HOD sir, good morning.
Brother, good morning, brother. Then during COVID, we are doing this virtual.
Very nice, very nice.
So this is the first lecture.
Congratulations.
Second lecture we are doing on entrepreneurship on 10th browser.
Great, bro, sir. Great, great, great. Nice. Nice effort.
Now this is the schedule sponsored program by the MHRD browser.
Okay, okay, okay.
So our principal sir is the president.
Okay. Now you have to be there all through the session or
Today we have a session from 10:30 to 12 morning. I think sir chief guest has entered. Moshi.
Sir, the guest is waiting, sir.
Sir has joined.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shall I ask the principal, sir?
Yes, sir.
Sir, principal sir.
Sir, the guest has arrived, sir. Shall I start the session?
Good morning, sir. Yeah, we are waiting for our principal, sir. I think he is joined. Please check.
Paula Rajan, sir, I think we have to mute our chief guest, sir. We have to unmute our chief guest, sir, I think.
அவரோட நேம் சொல்லுங்க.
Sir, Mr. S. Uday Shankar. Yes, sir.
ஒரு பேர் பாருங்க சொல்லிட்டு இருக்காரு பாருங்க. மோஷி பேசிட்டு பாருங்க. அன்மியூட் சொல்லுங்க. கொஞ்சம் பேர் சொல்லுங்க மூச்சி.
Sir, yes, sir. He's Mr. S. Uday Shankar.
Yes, Uday Shankar.
Yes, sir. We have to unmute him, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, shall I formally begin the session, sir? Or we have to wait for the principal, sir?
Yeah, we have to wait for the principal, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
சார் அன்மியூட் பண்ணிட்டாங்களா? சீஃப் கெஸ்ட் அன்மியூட் பண்ணிட்டீங்களா?
சார் இன்னும் மியூட்ல தான் சார் இருக்காங்க. பவுலராஜன் சார்ட்ட சொல்லி அன்மியூட் பண்ணீங்கன்னா நம்ம பேசலாம் சார்.
ஐடி சொல்லுங்க. இல்ல சார் வந்துட்டாரு.
All right, sir. Shall I begin now, sir?
இருங்க. We are waiting for the principal, sir. இப்போ நீங்க சீஃப் கெஸ்ட் வந்துட்டாங்களா? வந்துட்டாங்க.
Yes, sir. வந்துட்டாங்க, sir. Yes, sir.
அது பவுலராஜன். அவரு உதயசங்கர் சார் சீஃப் கெஸ்ட் கொஞ்சம் அன்மியூட் பண்ணிருக்கல. பட் அப்ப அவர் மியூட் பண்ணிருப்பாரோ. சரி, ஓகே. ரைட், ஓகே. பிரின்சிபல் சார்க்கா வெயிட்டிங் மீட்டிங்காக. பால பிரின்சிபல் சார்க்கா வெயிட்டிங் எல்லாம் வந்துட்டாங்க. Yes. Sir, good morning, sir. Principal sir வந்துட்டாங்க.
Yes, sir. Shall I begin the session, sir?
ஒரு வார்த்தை பிரின்சிபல் சார்ட்ட கேட்டுட்டு ஆரம்பிச்சிருங்க.
Yes, sir. Sir, good morning, sir.
Sir, good morning, sir. Principal sir.
Yes, good morning to all.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, shall we start the session, sir?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Good morning to one and all present here. Myself, Moshe Dayan, the faculty of the EEE department and coordinator of the PSNA IPR cell, and I am the moderator of today's webinar. On behalf of PSNA College of Engineering and Technology and on behalf of PSNA MHRD Institutions Innovation Council and on behalf of PSNA IPR cell, I welcome you all for the one-day webinar on overview of IPR in India. To begin the session, May I now request Dr. A. Vincent Anthony Kumar, the head of the IT department and the coordinator of the PSNA MHRD IAC, to welcome the gathering. Please, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Moshi. Very good morning to Ananda, present over here in this one-day webinar. Most respected, our pro-chairman in absentia, and our beloved principal, Dr. D. Vasudevan, sir, of this, our esteemed institution, and today's chief guest, Mr. S. Uday Shankar, Assistant Controller, Indian Patent Office, Chennai, and various heads of the department from the PSNA College, faculty members, department IAC coordinators, the PSNA IIT coordinators, and student friends, and the faculty and student friends from various institutions. I think that so far we have received some 104 various institution faculty and students who are participating in this webinar. Good morning to one and all here. So this purpose of this webinar is a MHRD Innovation Cell. So the last 3 years, we are conducting the MHRD Innovation Cell sponsored PSNA Institution Council. So they recognized our PSNA college to conduct all kind of program like MAC driven activity and Institution Innovation Council activity and self-driven activity in our campus. So the last year we received they are giving the star rating as a 2-star we received, and this year we are working on the 3 aspects with this. So the MHRD sponsored program we are conducting this today's session is MHRD sponsored program. So in this sponsored program, they call it as they are given a allotted 2 session. One is for the IPR and second one is for the innovation entrepreneurship. So today for E-Impact lecture session on patent filling procedures in India and the overview of the industrial design and trademark and GAS is going to given by our resource person. So in this August occasion, I welcome our principal, Dr. D. Vasudevan sir. During his busy schedule, I think we have a lot of meetings over there in our campus, and the sir is agreed to give a presidential address over here for this MHRD Innovation Council for the PSNA College of Engineering. Sir is the president of the PSNA IAC Innovation Institution Innovation Council of our college. Welcome, sir. On behalf of the MHRD Innovation Cell, I welcome our resource person, Mr. S. Uday Shankar, sir, Assistant Controller, Indian Patent Office, Chennai. Indian Patent Office, Chennai. I think we know Chennai and all over the state we are having the panic and there will be a COVID period. And the SAR has accepted our invitation. And today entirely from the 10:30 to 12 o'clock from morning. And afternoon we have one more session 2 to 3:30 p.m. So SAR is going to be elaborate with the entire how to file the patent in from the engineering college student aspect as well as the faculty aspects. So during this, I think busy schedule, SARX accepted our invitation and B is going to be deliver an entire one-day session into our webinar. Thank you very much, sir. And also I welcome you on behalf of the PSNA College of Engineering Technology and as well as the PSNA IAC cell. I welcome all the heads of the department and the student friends and especially the department coordinators. So the PSNA IAC department MHRD Innovation Cell is divided into quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. So each quarter they are evaluating the activities and they are giving a star rating from the New Delhi, MHRD Delhi. So in this aspect, so far we have completed the 3 quarters and each 3 quarters we got a maximum number of points and we got a star rating, full star rating. And we are waiting for the 4th quarter to be completed by the next month and it will be viewed by the MHRD and we will be getting able to get the entire star rating to our PSNA CET campus. So the department coordinators, they are doing a lot of effort to complete all the procedure and uploading in the MHRD Innovation Cell web portal also. So on behalf of the PS and IAC, I welcome all the department coordinator of IPS and IAC to this one-day workshop. And I welcome all the students, friends, and those who join here. And you be the innovation. Without innovation, we cannot be. So whatever you are doing a project, final year project, or whatever you are doing some innovative thinking, even the software or as well as the hardware, you can enter into the pattern. So that is the purpose of conducting this program. So I welcome all the students from various engineering colleges for this one-day workshop, and I welcome one and all for this this one-day workshop, IPR E-Impact lecture series on patent filling procedures in India. Thank you very much giving the opportunity. Moshi, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now, may I request our beloved principal, Dr. D. Vasudevan, the president of the PSNA MHRD Institution Innovation Council, to offer the presidential address. Please, sir.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Can you help us me to start video? It's not working here.
Yes, sir.
Just can you?
Yes, sir. Dr. Paula Rajan, sir. Can you please enable the video for our principal, sir, please?
Sir?
It's not working. Okay, leave, sir. I'm audible live?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You're audible, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Then I'll start. A very good morning to all.
Good morning, sir.
Mr. Dr. Vincent, Mr. Moshe.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Uday Shankar, Assistant Controller of Patent from Patent Office, Chennai. Our faculty, student friends, and the participants from other institutions. A warm good morning to one and all. I am really much pleased that our Institute Innovation Cell is organizing a program on patent, because now this is the day of patent. Mostly in academic life as well as in the student life, the universities, institutions, and other academic bodies have started to give much importance to patent, because what they think is that technology should evolve in the institution's campus and it should flow to the industry. That is not at all possible without patents. Not only patents, other IPRs such as copyrights, also very important to safeguard the material and safeguard the innovative idea which had been evolved in our campus. So it is essential for us to give a broad introduction on what is patent, what is IPR, and how IPR cell in the institution is working, what is expected from faculty and students, how the faculty and students can safeguard their innovative ideas. For that, how they have to approach the government, and which is the appropriate government body which is to be contacted, and what are all the procedures in which you can file the patent, and what are all the procedures in which you can get your patent awarded. For all these things, this program will be giving you a broad introduction. At the end of the program, I hope that every participant will be having a lot of takeaways. They will be having the full-fledged idea on how a novel idea has to be developed and how has to be protected by applying for patent, and what is the process to follow the patent and get it awarded. So all these things will be dealt in this today's program. I also thank Mr. Uday Shankar, who had come over from, who had given a lot of, who had given a lot of, given already a lot of time for us in pursuing this, because already he had once given us a time. Because of this COVID problem, we are not able to invite him to the campus. That actually we had also programmed, but that program was postponed in the, I think in the March. Now, due to unavoidable circumstances, we are conducting this program as an online program. But what we want is, we actually wanted Mr. Uday Shankar to be in the campus for a day and to interact with all our faculty, and also to have a first-hand impression on our campus and other academic activities and other laboratory facilities, what is available in the campus. All these things we want to show to him. But because of this unavoidable situations, we are not able to do that, and we are conducting this as an online program. Anyhow, in the future, we hope the best. One day we'll be inviting you, sir, to the campus. I hope that you'll be also accepting it. I take this opportunity to congratulate the coordinator, Dr. Vincent Anthony Kumar, and the moderator of the program, Dr. Moshe Dayan, for their untired work in organizing this program. I also wish the program a great success. Thank you. Thank you very much to all.
Thank you very much, sir, for the detailed presidential address. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
It is a great privilege for me to introduce the speaker of the day, Mr. S. Uday Shankar, the Assistant Controller of the Indian Patent Office at Chennai. He has completed his master's in the field of mechanical engineering, and he has 11 years of experience as an examiner of patents and 6+ years of experience as the Assistant Controller of the patents at the Indian Patent Office. And he has recently visited Japan Patent Office for 3 months for training in patent procedures. And he's a dynamic motivator, and he draws interest for anybody who listens to his program. And he has visited over 15 engineering colleges and universities and giving presentations on IPR. So we are very happy to have Mr. S. Uday Shankar, the resource person of today's presentation. On behalf of PSNA College of Engineering and Technology, and on behalf of PSNA MHRD Institutions Innovation Council, and on behalf of all the participants, I welcome him for today's presentation. Over to you, sir. Admin, sir, can you please unmute the resource person, sir?
Oh, he has to do at his end.
Yes, sir. Sir, you can start the session, sir.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir, we can hear you, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. So I will share my PowerPoint now. Please check it, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now it's visible, sir, my PowerPoint?
Sir.
1 minute,
Sir.
sir. 1 minute.
Participants, you can leave a message on the chat if you could see the PowerPoint presentation of the resource person.
we are not getting your PPT.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir,
As
I-
of now,
Sir, one option is there. It is called share.
yes, sir.
I have to go there.
Yes, sir. You have
Yes,
to
sir.
go there and share your screen to us. Yes, sir. Now I think your screen is visible to us, sir. You're sharing the screen.
So how to go to that? Now it's visible, sir. My screen. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's opening.
Yes, sir. It's working, sir.
You can open the PPT, sir.
1 minute, sir. Now it's visible, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's visible, sir. You can start, sir.
Shall I start?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Please.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning,
I
sir.
say thanks to management, principal sir, coordinators, and moderator of PSNA College of Engineering. I'm very happy to be here for this webinar for the topic IPR. So today our topic is property rights. Now 3 words are there. The last word rights is nothing but your fundamental rights, like rights to speak, right to live, right for education. In the same way, this right is your legal rights. Okay. The middle one, property. Property is nothing but is similar to your property like house, car, jewels, and other type of property. This is also similar to your property. And intellectual. From intellectual, from your knowledge, from your intellect, you are getting some property, and getting that property is your fundamental rights. This is the way the words are coined, intellectual property rights. You are getting some property out of your knowledge, that is your fundamental rights. Clear, sir? I will start my session with one small example. Suppose this is an example. 10 years before, I have purchased one novel. That is very good. I feel that novel is very good. I want to give to my friend for reading it. I gave him. After 1 week, when I asked back the book, he is saying that book is belong to him. Actually, that book is belong to me. I am the owner for that book. But now he is telling that he is the owner for that book. So what happened here? He did injustice for me. Injustice. The word is very, very important. He did injustice for me because the lack of confidence he made. So whenever there is injustice, automatically we go to the court. So I went to the court for this matter. How the court will decide? The court needs some evidence. Who is the owner for the book? Some evidence. What evidence I will have? No evidence I am having because I purchased this book 10 years before somewhere. I don't have any bill, nothing I'm having. Then how the court will decide? It's very difficult for the court to decide who is the owner. Okay, it's the first example. In second example, suppose I am purchasing a new car. After 1 month, I am giving my car to my friend for a drive. But now my friend is telling he is the owner for that car. Then who is the real owner? I am the real owner. But now he is claiming that he is the real owner. Again, the matter is went to the court. How the court will decide? The court will see the evidence. What evidence I am having? I am having my RC book. My name is included in the RC book. My name is present in all the documents. So it is very clear that I am the owner for the car, isn't it? So for claiming any property, you need some proof. These are all example for tangible form. Tangible means you can feel, you can see, like a property, house, jewel, car, my books. These are all coming under tangible property. So another type of property is that it is intangible. You cannot see. That is your knowledge. How much knowledge I am having, you don't know. You cannot see. How much knowledge you having, you cannot see. And when I express my knowledge, then only you come to know how much knowledge I am having. Yeah, this is intangible. Suppose you are expressing your knowledge to the public. You are disclosing your knowledge to the public. When somebody copy your knowledge, what will happen? What is the proof? For tangible form like car and house, we having some documents. But for intangible form, that is your knowledge, what is the document you're having? How can you document your knowledge? How can you produce here evidence for your knowledge? It's impossible. So this is the way we are losing all our knowledges to the third party. Clear? So we need some system, we need some tool to protect our knowledge. Then only you can express it easily without the fear of somebody copying. We have to express it to the public. So what is a tool? That tool is your intellectual property rights. Intellectual property rights is a tool to protect your knowledge. Intellectual property having various branches. First one is patents. Second one is design. Third is trademark. Fourth is copyright. And fifth one is geographical indication. So I am working in patent office. So I want to give more emphasis on patents because patent is very much useful for the people who belongs to science and technology. Clear? So I want to tell you how to file the patent, how to get the patent, what is patent, every thing in a brief manner. And my humble request, don't try to learn everything at the moment. All the procedures, all the rules, don't try to learn everything at the moment. The moment you decided to apply for a patent, everything will be, you find everything will be very simple. The procedures are very simple. So don't crush yourself, but try to understand the basic concept of intellectual property rights, especially basic concept of patents. Okay. So patents, whenever you are talking about patents, patent is always related to an invention. You have to do some invention. Invention is always protected by patent only. That is, make yourself very clear. Invention is always protected by patents. Patent is always related to an invention. Clear? Okay. Now, the next question will be like this. You are talking about patent. Okay. Patent is always related to invention. Invention is protected by patent. Then what is invention? Can you define invention? How you will define invention? If I ask anybody to define what is invention, the obvious answer will be like this. Something new. Clear? If you ask me to define invention, I will define like this. Something new. The word new is the problem. The word new is the problem. So whenever I ask somebody to find something new, they will get fear. When anybody asks me to find something new, it is difficult for me to find something new because new things can be found only by a great people. Clear? Scientist, mathematician, like a great people can only find new things. So I am redefining the word invention like this. I'm redefining the word invention like this. Invention is nothing but a solution to a technical problem. Now I am defining. If suppose somebody is asking me what is invention? Invention is nothing but a solution to a technical problem. The solution may be a simple solution. The solution may be a complicated solution, whatever may be, but it should be a solution for an existing technical problem. You can find technical problem in all the field, in medicine, in engineering, every field, you can find some technical problems. So when somebody is giving a solution for that problem, that solution is called as invention. Clear? So one more time telling, invention is nothing but a simple solution to a technical problem. Technical problem exists in all the field, maybe a mechanical, electrical, chemistry, whatever field they may be. If you find any technical problem and you are coming out with a solution, that solution is called as invention. So with this example, I think you will be more clear. This is a two-wheeler. Okay. In this type of two-wheeler, we have two types of stand. One is center stand, another one is side stand. Okay. Most of the time we use side stand because it is more convenient, especially for ladies. It is more convenient to use the side stand instead of center stand. So what is the problem in using the side stand? The obvious problem is we will forget to take the stand back and we fall down. Clear? So this is the one of the main reasons for many accidents, especially in cities like Chennai. I found many accidents are due to this side stand because in Chennai, lot of seats they have provided to taking the side stand. If you stop, it they actually fall down. So this is a major problem. This is a technical problem. So what is a simple solution you can offer for this technical problem? First one, a first person giving a solution like this. He provided a light. So whenever you are not taking the stand, the light will blink. It will give an indication that you have to take the stand, then you will take the stand. This is a simple solution he has given. So this is considered as invention number 1. Okay, solution, first solution, he has first person give a first solution, and I am considering this solution as an invention number 1. Okay, the second person also involved in some research for the same problem, side stand problem. He came out with another type of solution. He provided a buzzer nearby a speedometer. So whenever you switch on the engine, if you are not taking the stand, the buzzer will make the sound so that you can take the stand. Second person, second solution, and second invention, invention number 2. And the third person also involved in the same research for the same problem. He came out with a solution number 3 like this. Whenever you switch on the engine, if you are not taking the stand back, the engine will not start. This is the third solution. So for a same problem, 3 person has given 3 type of solution. Each solution is considered as an invention. And here we are not telling this invention is good, this invention is bad, this invention is excellent. No, all inventions are good because at the time that invention, that solution is solving that problem. In another time, another type of solution solving the same problem more efficiently. In the another type of time, the third solution solving the problem still more efficiently. This is the way inventions are happening throughout the world. Throughout the world, inventions are happening in this way. They are not finding something extraordinarily new. Everything is already found. So people are trying to give a solution for existing problem. That solution is a modification of the existing one. In this example, you see already light is there. So light, still you can use the light in the bike, but further they are providing a buzzer also. Along with the light, another person you're providing a buzzer. So 2 types of security you are having. Light, if you are failed to see the light, at least you can hear the sound. So 2 types of solution they are giving by 2 person. So each one is considered as an invention. And third person is giving a solution. Ultimate solution is the engine will not start. So there is no chance of falling down, accident, everything. So this is a third one. You can have a light, you can have a buzzer. Along with that, you can have this system of third solution. So for a single solution, any number of single problem, any number of solution can be given. This is the way the inventions are happening. To see the next example, what is this? This is a simple paper clip. What is the previously existing one? You want to keep some paper together. What is the previous thing you will do? You use a pin. Gundusin solluvom illingala. You use a pin. That pin, what is the problem in the pin? Using pin, you can use it to keep the paper together. So what is the problem you face? What is the problem? It will damage the paper, first one. And sometimes it will damage the user fingers also. So this is a problem because it's having a sharp edge. So using the sharp edge is always difficult, especially for children. So what solution they have given? A simple rod, straight rod, it folded in a particular manner so that it is used to keep the paper together. Simple solution. This is called as, this is an invention and this is also patented. நம்ப முடியுதா உங்களால? How simple it is. This is called patent. If same, you cannot apply for the same thing because it is already patented. Already it is considered as an invention. It is already patented. How simple it is. The previous one is pin. What is the problem in using pin? None. Then you are coming out with a solution. So see the further modification. See the further modification. This is also pin. This is also used for keeping the paper together, but still more modification. And this is also considered as an invention. See the development. This is the way the engineering student should think for doing invention. They should not think that it should be something extraordinarily new. You are the first person to tell. No, not like that. It's a modification of the existing one. That modification should be new. That's all. Clear? Okay. Now patent. So what is patent? Patent is an exclusive right. They are telling exclusive right given to the inventor for the period of 20 years. Only for 20 years you can enjoy the monopoly. Monopoly means you are the only owner of the invention. Who is granting the patent? Government of India. No state government can grant patents. No private body can grant patent. The patent is granted only by the government of India, by the central government for the period of 20 years. To prevent the third party from copying, making, selling, and offering for sale, importing, exporting. Without your consent, nobody can do anything with your invention. Without your consent, they have to get the permission from you. Without your permission, no third party can use, make, import, export, sell. Nothing can be done once the patent is granted. But that is for only the period of 20 years. After 20 years, it will go to the public. Anybody can copy. But the thing is, after 20 years, ultimately the technology will become obsolete. So nothing to worry. This 20 years, you can enjoy the monopoly for your invention. This is the ultimate aim for patent system. Clear? Patent system is an exclusive right granted for the inventor for the period of 20 years to prevent third party copying it without your knowledge. If you give the permission, they can do anything. But without your permission, nobody can touch your invention. So how the patent system works? The patent system works by balancing two sides. One side, patentee interest. Patentee means who? You, that is inventors. Inventors are called as patentee. The another side, the public interest is secure. The left side, the patentee interest. So how the patentee interest is secured? For example, you are a scientist or you are an engineering student, you are coming out with the invention. Invention means I already told you a solution to the technical problem. For example, you are coming out with a medicine. That medicine is used to cure some deadly disease like tuberculosis or TB. You want to sell it in the market. The moment you disclose your invention, that is, the moment you disclose your product into the market, what will happen? The third party all over the world will do reverse engineering of your product. Correct? They will do reverse engineering. They will copy your invention easily without your knowledge. Then what will happen to you? Much labor you have spent, much money you have spent, all your knowledge you have spent, and you have come out with a product. The moment you disclose your product to the public means your competitor will reverse engineer your product or copy your product and they will sell it in the market. Then who is the loser? Oh, you are the loser. Clear? So in this way, the government is protecting, the patent system is protecting your interest by securing for the period of 20 years. Once you got patent, nobody can copy, nobody can do reverse engineering, nobody can do anything with your invention without your consent. If they do, you can put a case over them and they have to pay a huge royalty to you. Like when I gave my car to my friend, and he is telling that he is the owner, when I am going to the court is easily deciding by seeing the documents like RC book and other document and deciding that I am the owner. The same way, you are disclosing your invention to the patent office, and the patent office is granting a patent to you so that you can disclose your invention to the market. If anybody copy with this certificate, if you go to the court will easily decide that you are the invention, you are the owner, you are the patentee, and huge royalty you can claim from the person who is copying your invention. This is happening throughout the world. Throughout the world, everywhere this is happening. Nobody will disclose his invention without applying for a patent. Without getting patent, no medicine will come out to the society. No invention. If you take a car, any car, Maruti or a Honda, so many cases. I have examined so many cases which belongs to TVS and Honda. For small part, they will apply for a patent because they don't want anybody to copy their invention without their knowledge. Small modification also they apply for a patent and they will get the patent. Then only they will go to the market. So patent system is very, very important. In this way, patent system is securing the interest of the patentee, that is you. The next side, that is public interest. So who will be the ultimate user of your invention? Public only. You have invented a medicine which will cure the TB, and who will be benefited? Who is the beneficiary? Ultimately, the public is the beneficiary. So the public is benefited. In the way, the patent system is securing the interest of the public. Clear? And also, the public can see your invention, and anybody interested, they can do further research on your invention. Your invention, for example, your invention is A plus B equal to C. That is your invention. You got patent. You gave the product to the public. Now the public can able to see your document. They can do further research. That is A plus B, with the A plus B equal to C, they can do further research and they can try to increase the efficiency of the product. But they cannot copy your product as such, like A plus B equal to C. That is your invention. Nobody can touch. But further research over your invention can be possible. These two things are done by the public. That can be done by the public, and the patent system is allowing the public to make use of your product as well as to do further research with your invention. Clear? So in this way, the patent system is balancing the interest of the patentee as well as the interest of the public. So same thing. What does patent system? It encourages research. How it encourages research? You can do more research and you can bring the product to the market without the fear of anybody copying it. Yeah. Induce an inventor to disclose his invention. Then only the inventor will disclose the invention. Otherwise, he will keep the invention as a secret. If you done an invention, you are keeping secret. When I am asking you to disclose, you will say, no, I will not disclose because when I disclose, somebody will copy. Clear? This is the mindset. But when there is a system which protect your invention from others to copy, then you can openly, without any fear, you can disclose the invention to the public. In this way, patent system is allowing you to disclose. Capital investment can do. It encourages establishment of new industries. See, all new industries are run based on new invention. No industry can run with the old technology. That you know very well. That no, your principal sir also clearly said that industry should run with only a new technology. No industry can run whatever field they may be. They may be mechanical, they may be IT, they may be electrical. In any field, some new technology should be found. Otherwise, you will become obsolete in the market. So new technology is very, very important for running the industries. So when the new technology will come, when the person having no fear of disclosing the invention to the public, then only they will involve in doing new research. Otherwise, what will happen? Nobody will involve in any research with the fear of when I disclose the public, somebody will copy. I cannot do anything. But patent system protecting your interest so that you can openly disclose your invention to the public. So patenting system in India. How patenting system in India is working? Okay. Criteria for patenting. This is very, very important. And this criteria is common all over the world. not only in India, all over the world, these three criteria should be met for getting a patent. Okay. For example, you have done an invention, you want to protect it. So you are applying your invention to the patent office for getting a patent. So what the patent office will do? The patent office will see three main criteria. First one is novelty, second one is inventive step, and third one is capable of industrial application. So let's see the third one, capable of industrial application means it should be capable. You have to make it industrially. It should not be a mere idea. Idea cannot be manufactured in the industry. Clear? So there should be a tool or that it is capable of industrially manufacturable. Then only the patent office will consider your invention as an invention. Mere idea or abstract theory cannot be patented. Clear? So this is the third one, capable of industrial application. You come to the first one, that is novelty. Novel means generally it is new. So in patent office, how the novelty is decided? So you have applied for a patent and the patent office is deciding whether to give you patent for your invention or not. How they will decide? First criteria is novelty. First, how they deciding? Novelty. The invention should not have been published in India or elsewhere. This is the first condition. For example, today you are applying for a patent. The patent office will see up to yesterday, there should not be any document published which is similar to your invention. There should not be any publication, any documental form available in the documental form before your date of filing. So what is your date of filing? Today is your date of filing. Today you are applying for a patent means from this date, there should not be before. They will not see after. They will always see the before. Before the date of filing, there should not be any publication. There should not be any document available which is exactly similar to your invention. For example, A plus B equal to C, your invention. And the patent office will see documents available before the date of filing. Any documents available which also teaches A plus B equal to C. If they find any document which is also teaching the same thing, the novelty will be destroyed. You will not get the patent. Clear? So this is the way novelty is seen. The second is the invention should not have been used in prior public knowledge or public use in India. The invention should not be known to the public before the date of filing. For example, you are filing a patent saying that the turmeric is used to not only for cooking, it's also used for healing purpose of the wound. Healing purpose, suppose you are claiming. But the turmeric can be used for healing purposes known for many years. And people are using that turmeric for healing for many years. So both they know the knowledge, they have the knowledge and also they are using. So this should not be done. Your invention should not be known to the public already, or the public is not already using your invention. This is the second condition. So first condition is there should not be any documental form. Second condition is it should not be used in the public before the date of filing. Date of filing is nothing but the date when you are applying your invention to the patent office. Clear? Okay. Some exception cases there. So you are an engineering student or a faculty, you've done an invention. Unknowingly, you are disclosing your invention to in an exhibition. For some science exhibition, without knowing these things, you are unknowingly showing your invention to everybody. So before 12 months, you have the chance to file a patent. Before 12 months. After 12 months, you will not get any chance of filing a patent because your own invention will destroy your novelty. Because it is already known to the public. When you are showing your invention in an exhibition, many people come to know about your invention. That means it is already disclosed to the public. So already disclosed thing cannot be patented. Then it will destroy the condition for novelty. But exception case is that when you unknowingly disclosed your public in an exhibition, within 12 months, you can apply for a patent. This is a condition, especially for students, because most of the engineering students, when they're doing a very good project, unknowingly they will disclose to the public. They will tell to everybody, this is my project, I am doing this is my end result. Everything they will disclose. And when they came to know about the patent system, ultimately the novelty will be destroyed because they himself already disclosed to the public. So my advice is, once you decided to do an invention, once you decided to apply for a patent, don't tell to anybody. Don't tell to anybody. Keep it as a secret within yourself or within your friends, within the person involved in the research. Keep it as a secret. Once you applied for a patent, then you can disclose. Then nobody can do anything. Okay. So this is a condition for novelty. So what is the next condition? Next condition is inventive step. Inventive step is nothing but your invention should have some technical advancement. Some technical advancement should be there. It should not be very obvious thing. Instead of turning the pipe to the right side, you are turning the pipe to the left side, and you are saying that this is my invention. When I am turning the pipe to the right side, these are all a drawback. So when I am decided to change the direction from left side to right side. So this problem was solved. If you are applying a patent like this, you will not get patent because it is very obvious. Anybody can change the direction. I will tell you with one example. Toothbrush. In all over the world, toothbrush is made up of plastic material, and the bristle is made up of some fiber material. Clear? Now you are replacing the plastic is bad for health. Everybody know that bad for health. We have to stop using plastic. So you are coming out with the invention. A plastic brush is replaced by a bamboo brush. You are replacing the plastic material to the bamboo. Moongil the bamboo. You are replacing with the bamboo. Now you are applying for a patent. The patent office will check for a novelty. This is the first criteria. From the data filing, before that, the patent office is checking for novelty. Any documents is available. No documents is available all over the world saying that toothbrush can be made up of bamboo. No documents is available. So anybody using that one for a long time? Nobody is using. So you are passing the first criteria, that is novelty. Novelty is that because there is no document and nobody know about that toothbrush can be used with bamboo. So you are passing the first test, novelty. So you are coming to the third one. Third one is, can you remember the third one? Industrially manufactured. Can you manufacture industrially with a bamboo stick, the brush? Yes, you can make, because bamboo is a tangible form. You can industrially manufacture the brush made up of bamboo stick with bristles. It is easily available. The middle one, that is inventive step. It should not be obvious. It is obvious or not? What is the technical advancement involved in this invention? No technical advancement is involved because you are merely replacing a material. Instead of plastic, you are replacing with bamboo. It's a mere replacement. You can replace it with aluminum. You can replace it with silver. But what is the technical advancement? What solution it's solving? But in the first yearly example, two-wheeler side stand, the first one is provided with a blinking light. Blinking light is not merely provided. Lot of connections are there. Lot of sensors are there. Small sensors you are put. Then only it will recognize that stand is taken or not. So some technology is involved. Some technical aspect is involved. And it is capable of industrially manufacture also. It is not very obvious. This having some technical advancement. And when you are providing a solution, when you switch on the engine will not start. How it is happening? You are providing a sensor, you are providing some connections, some scientific knowledge, you are including the scientific knowledge. Everything is included in the solution. Then it is not obvious. It has some technical advancement. But in this case, the plastic brush is replaced with the bamboo. What is the technical advancement? No technical advancement is there. And it is very obvious. Anybody can do, anybody can think. So this is the way the second criteria is tested in the patent office. First criteria is novelty. Second criteria is inventive step. Third criteria is capable of industrial applicability. If you pass all three tests, your application will be granted for patent, and you can openly disclose your invention to the market. Nobody can copy your invention without your consent for the period of 20 years. Clear? Now the simple procedures. So who can apply for a patent? Any person can apply for a patent. Any individual. Any number of people can come to the main advantage. Who is the true and first inventor? People are doing an invention. 3 people can combinedly apply for an invention. Because you are a true inventor, you can apply for a patent. And second is assignee. Who is assignee? You are the inventor. You can assign your rights. You can assign your invention to someone and he can apply for a patent. Mostly in engineering colleges, in universities, in companies, the employee, for example, a faculty working in a engineering college is coming out with a solution, coming out with an invention. He want to apply for a patent. He can apply the patent in his own name also, or he can assign his right to the college, and the college will apply in his name. For example, a faculty working in PSNA college, he came out with an invention. He can apply on his own name, or he can assign his rights to the PSNA college. So the applicant will be a PSNA college. In every application, two people involved. First one is applicant, and second person is an inventor. So here, the faculty member, you are the inventor, and you are assigning your rights to the college. So college became the applicant. The rights, the patent rights always goes to the applicant, not to the inventor. My humble suggestion is, when you are working in some company, when you are working in some colleges, better you apply in the name of college. Then with the college, you put some agreement between you and the college personally. That agreement you can put. Patent office will not involve in such a thing. The patent office will see who is the applicant and who is the inventor. That's all. We don't know what agreement between you and them. Okay. So in future, there should not be any legal problem between the college and you, because you are the employer and college is your employer. There should not be any difference of opinion between you and your college. So better you get no objection certificate from your college, or apply in the name of the college. Most of the faculty members who are applying for a patent will apply in the name of colleges where they are working. But the inventor is your name. You are the inventor. Applicant only the college or university or company where you are working. So this is the thing. First is, any person can apply, any number of person can apply as an inventor, or you can assign your rights to the college or university or company where you are working. They will become an applicant. So where to file? So depends upon the residential area, your application will be received. Suppose you are residing in South Zone, Chennai Patent Office, you can approach the Chennai Patent Office. Or if you are in the East Zone, Kolkata Patent Office. North means Delhi, West means Bombay Patent. We are having 4 branches: Delhi, Bombay, Kolkata, and Chennai. So anywhere you can apply. You can apply through online also. Everything is possible. But based on your jurisdiction, based on the place where you are living, your application will be received in that particular office. So what is the type of application? Different types of applications are there, but today's session I stick with only first one, that is an ordinary application, because other things will unnecessarily confuse you. When the time comes, you will come to know that the different types of application, whether it is needed for you or not. But first one is very, very important. An ordinary application. You have done an invention, you want to apply for a patent, you are applying a patent. That application in Form 1, the form is called as Form 1. The Form 1 will contain the basic details you have to provide: your name, who is the applicant, that is PSNA college, who's the inventor, that is your name, an address for service, your college address, and email ID, phone number, title of the invention, and the fees paid. Everything should be given in the Form 1. So Form 1 is nothing but a basic Form 1. Clear? Basic Form 1, and these forms are available in the net in the IP India website. So how to file? You can approach the patent office in person. You can give the hard copy directly to the patent office. Suppose you are in Dindigul, you can come to Chennai and you can hand over your application directly to the patent office, Chennai, or by India Post, not courier, by India Post you can give. Online e-filing portal. For online, you need a digital signature to enter into the IP India site. There you can upload all your documents along with the fee, everything. Fees can be paid by cash or by DD. 2 types of payment we are receiving: by cash when you are coming in person, or suppose you are sending by courier means, India Post means DD you can take. Every details is available in the website. Still, if you are having any doubt, you can call the office or you can mail to the office. The mail ID I will give the later stage. You can approach the patent office. The required document. Required document is application on Form 1. Form 1 is a basic application. Provisional or complete specification. So I will tell you what is provisional, complete specification later. Abstract, drawings, proof of right. Proof of right is, suppose you are assigning your invention to your college. that is PSNA college. So that assignment copy you have to produce. That is called proof of right. Power of attorney. Power of attorney is nothing but you, in case in some cases, some legal some patent agents are there, intermediate agents are there. They are proper agent. You can approach them for applying a patent. In that cases, you have to give power of attorney to them to sign in all the documents instead of you. Okay. And declaration of inventorship. That is another form is that just inventor should sign. And fees is 1,750 for individual. That is if you are applying in your name, the form 1 is 1,750. Suppose you are applying in the name of college, it is 8,800. The star says that it is always changeable. So when you are applying for a patent, you go to the website. In that a fee is the fee column is there. In that you can see the latest fee. Don't stick on with the fee which I am showing because it is always changeable. That comes provisional specification. So all over the world, patent system works with first come first service. Who's come first, they will be served first. Because we don't know who's the real inventor. For example, you are doing some invention in one area, one particular area in Chennai or in Tamil Nadu, you are doing an invention. The same invention somebody is doing in the Mumbai. We don't know who is the real inventor. He may be copying your invention or you may be copying his invention. The patent office don't know who is the real inventor. But patent office always consider the first come first service. Who is coming first? Their application will be considered as a first one. Clear? So first come first is very, very important. So you are doing a research. 60% of research is already over. Remaining 40% is needed to find out the end result. For that, you need some more time. Okay. So when you are postponing in applying your patent, somebody will come and apply for a patent. Means you will be the loss. You will lose your priority. Clear? So in order to avoid that, the moment you decided to apply for a patent, the moment you started some invention, when 20% to 30% of your invention over, just apply a provisional specification to the patent office along with form 1. So the provisional specification should contain only the abstract idea of your invention, only a brief idea of your invention. Clear? This provisional specification is only to secure the date, because date is very, very important. Suppose you are filing today, if somebody file the same application tomorrow, you will get the priority. If you are filing an invention today, if someone filed the invention yesterday, the yesterday person will get the priority. So date is very, very important. So don't waste the time taking more years or more months to decide to apply for a patent. The moment you decided to apply for a patent, when 20 to 30% of your invention is over, apply a provisional specification. The provisional specification should contain only form 1 and form 2. Form 2 is nothing but your provisional specification. In that form 1, you are giving all your details. In form 2, only the abstract idea, like over 1 pages or 1.5 pages, along with some diagrams, you have to apply. Your overall idea of your invention should be included in the provisional specification, and you will get the date. Okay. From that date, you have 12 months of time. The patent office is 12 months of time is giving you for applying for a complete specification. This is only a provisional specification. Provisionally, you are applying, and patent office is giving 12 months of time to apply for a complete specification. In this 12 months of time, you can complete your invention, complete your research, and you come for filing a complete specification. Okay. Provisional specification should contain only the abstract idea. I said only the ideas along with the diagram. You have 12 months time. Between this 12 months, anytime you can come with the complete specification. So the complete specification should contain title of the invention. Title of the invention is very important. The title of the invention you have to give. Field of the invention. In which field your invention belongs. If it is mechanical, means in which field, like IC engine or turbo machine. In electrical field means any switches and other thing. Electronic means that field you have to mention. And what is the uses of the invention? And prior art. Prior art is nothing but the existing technology. Existing technology, you have to decide in which area you are doing research. What is the existing technology related? That is called prior art. And what is the drawback of the prior art? For example, the pin, if you are taking the pin, if you want to keep the papers together, the prior art is pin. And what is the drawback? It will damage the paper. That is the drawback that you have to explain. And what is your advantage? You are going with the another type of paper clip which don't have any sharp edges, which is used to keep the paper together. That is the advantage. So comparison of prior art and the invention you have to write. Summary of the invention, some summary you have to write, and detailed description of the invention. Here you have to explain detailed description of the invention. Everything you have to explain. And claims. Claims, finally you have to write the claims. Claims means what I will tell you later. So make it clear. First one is provisional specification. Provisional specification is only to secure the date. You should not wait for more time, otherwise somebody will apply for a patent and they will get the priority. So to get the priority, you are applying for a complete provisional specification. And the provisional specification is not mandatory. You can directly apply for a complete specification also. But we are giving some advantages for securing the date in the way of applying provisional specification. From provisional specification, 12 months time is there to file for a complete specification. Complete specification should contain all these things. It's a complete document of your invention. Clear? So claims. Claims is nothing but in the description you are describing many things. But in the claim part, you have to tell exactly what your invention. Exactly what is your invention. What is your technical features you are adding. What is the technical advancement you are having. Everything should be included in the claim part. The description part, you can describe any number of things. Any number of things you can describe. Any number of pages you can add. Going to explain your invention. But in the claim part, you have to give more precisely what is your invention. And all the essential features should be included in the first claim. First claim is always called as principal claim. So all the essential features should be included in the claim 1. And any elaboration if you need can be done by another claim 1, claim 2, claim 3, like it is called independent claim. The first claim is called independent claim and the claim 2, 3, 4 are called as dependent claim. So dependent claim always depend on claim number 1. In the claim number 1, all the novel technical features should be included. And each technical features, each features who are included in the claim should be supported by the description. When you are including a nut in your description, in your claim, the nut should be properly described in the description. What type of nut you are using, any material you are changing, everything should be described in the description. So this is called claims. The complete specification should contain title, summary, prior art, drawback of the prior art, detailed description of the invention, and claim. Claim is nothing but the precisely you have to tell your invention. Clear? So publication. What is publication? Publication is one of the important aspects in patent. When you are filing a patent to the patent office, for example, today you are filing a patent to the patent office, 18 months, issue a document to the public in the way of official gazette. In the website, the patent office will publish your invention to the public. Clear? After the expiry of 18 months. Why patent office is publishing your invention? Actually, you have to keep the invention secretly. And why the patent office itself is publishing to the patent? Because the patent office is telling to the public, so and so person working in a PSNA college applied for a patent in so and so date for this title. So nobody should copy this invention. It is already filed. Clear? It is an indication to the public saying that X person working in PSNA college found an invention with a title and he applied for a patent and so and so date. So nobody tried to copy the invention. But you can do further research with the help of this invention. You can do the further research. That is possible. But nobody should copy. Don't copy this one because already this person is filed. This is the advantage of publishing the document to the public. Okay, it will take after the expiry of 18 months, then only your application will be examined. This is called publication. This publication is not similar to your publication of your research journal publication. Journal publication is entirely different from patent office publication. Journal publication, I know that faculties always work for publication, and that publication, journal publication, is entirely different, and this publication, patent office publication, is entirely different concept. This is to notice the public that this so and thing happened, so and so person is applied for a patent in the patent office, and this will take place after the expiry of 18 months. But suppose you don't want to wait for 18 months. 18 months is too long time. You don't want to wait for 18 months, and you have the option for yearly publication. It will be done within a month. Within 1 month, your document will be published. Once published, your document will be taken for examination. Before publication, they will not do anything with your application. So most of the people will go for yearly publication, because within a month it will be published in the official journal. Clear? For that, some fees is there. In Form 9, you have to apply for a yearly publication. For that, if you're an individual, 2,750. If you are coming in your name of your college or university or company, it is 13,750. Don't stick on with the fees I am showing, because fees is always changeable. So latest fee, you take it from the website. Clear? So publication after 18-month publication is no fee. If you are waiting for 18 months, there is no fee. Automatically it will be published. Then only your application will be examined. But if you want yearly publication, you have to pay some fee with the Form 9. Within a month, it will be published. Most of the people are going for yearly publication because they don't want to wait for 18 months. 18 months is a too long time. So they go for yearly publication. Effective publication, which is I already told, the patent office may make the specification drawing, if any, available to the public. Why they are telling? They are giving the notice to the public, and it's a provisional right. Provisionally, you get the right that you are the owner for your application. But ultimately, the patent is not granted. Provisionally, the public will come to know this person is applied for a patent for this particular field of invention. So nobody should copy. Unnecessarily copying is waste of time only, because patent office will not grant you a patent, because already some right and effect of right to the inventors, and it is not an ultimate right. Patent is not granted, so only published. Request for examination. See, once you apply for a patent, the patent office will not examine you. It is automatically published, but it will not do examination. You have to request the patent office to examine your case. Then only the patent office will do the examination. For that, some fees is there, 4,400 for individual, 22,000 for the company. This should be done in Form 18. Okay, request for publication. First, you are applying for a patent in Form 1, Form 2, provisional or complete specification, and automatically it will be published after 18 months. If you want yearly publication, Form 9, you have to apply, and after publication, you have request the patent office to examine. The patent office will examine your case. Formal examination is nothing but a normal thing. Size of the document, font size, name and address, everything is clear. Proof of right. Proof of right is nothing but when you are assigning your right to the college, that agreement you have to give. That assignment you have to produce. Statement and undertaking. That is, statement and undertaking means if you are applying the same invention to some other countries, that detail you have to give. So these are formal requirements. So what is the technical requirement? Technical requirement is three things: novelty, inventive step, and industrially applicability. These are the three technical things. Formal things related to some formal things that you know already. Technical thing related to these three aspects, these three criteria. So how the examination, how your application is processed in the patent office? First, we receive your application. Then we see your application belongs to which area: electrical, mechanical, chemistry, metallurgy, electronics, computer science. In which area you are belongs to? Suppose you are belongs to computer science. They will classify it as a computer science. Then we have a separate classification number, and we will classify your application as a computer science. Then it will go to the computer science department examiner. The examiner will conduct a search. We are having our own database. By taking a keywords from your invention, we put some more keywords. The examiner will put more keywords and will search whether any documents is available related to your invention for novelty. Correct? Novelty, what is novelty? Before the date of filing, there should not be any document available. And there should not be any prior public knowledge about your invention. You remember that one. That search he will do. Who will do? Examiner will do. In the relevant field, internal search to decide whether your invention having novelty, inventive step, and industrial applicability. This is done by the examiner. This is purely a technical examination for deciding the three criteria. Substantive, first formal examination will be done, then technical examination will be done. FER. So once examination has been done, the examiner will prepare a report. What are all the objections we are having? For example, in Form 2, the applicant has to sign at the end of the claims. One condition is that. Suppose you forget to sign, that will consider as an objection, one of the objection. In Form 1, your inventor's signature is not there. You forgot to put the applicant signature is there, but the inventor signature is not there. You forgot or some error has been happened. So this will consider as an objection number 2. And in technical aspect, if the examiner finds some documents which is very much related to your invention, he will quote that document and he will say, so and so documents are available before your date of filing, and this document is very similar to your invention. We need your explanation. That is the technical objection. So these type of objections are combined in a one document and it will be sent to the controller. So the controller will again cross-check the objections and he will prepare his final report, and this report will be sent to you through email. Okay, so FER is nothing but a first examination report. First examination report should contain objections related to formal as well as technical. This will be sent to you and you have to go through the objection. Oh, sign is not there. So then you have to put the sign. What is the document they have cited? Some document they have cited which says that this is similar to invention. You are the inventor, you know very well about your invention. Now we are citing one document. To go through that document and see the difference. What difference these things having? Highlight the difference and reply to the patent office. For a first examination report, it is having some objection. You are meeting that objection and again you are submitting back your response to the patent office. And this response should be done within 6 months from the date of FER. The FER will contain one date. It is not date which you are received. That examination report, one date will be there. That date is called first examination report date. From that date, you have 6 months of time to give your reply. If 6 month time is over, your patent will be abandoned. Your application will be rejected. So within 6 months, you have to apply for submit your reply. And this can be extendable to 3 months. Up to 3 months, it can be extended. After that, still if you are not replying means it will be abandoned. But before that, you have to reply for the first examination report. The first examination to contain formal requirement as well as technical requirement. Amendments. Amendments mean changes. What changes you are doing? So if you want to do any voluntary amendments after filing your application, you have to file through Form 13. For that, some fees is there. When you have to do, suppose you want to change your address, suppose you want to change the applicant name, or technically you want to add something, technically you want to remove something, whatever changes you want to do voluntarily, that is called voluntary amendment, you have to come through Form 13 with some fees. Okay. Suppose based on the objection in the first examination report, now you are changing something means it is a amendments to meet the objection. So no need to pay any fee. Just you can do some changes to meet the objections. Okay, well, but voluntary amendments means if you want to do any changes, you have to file Form 13 along with some fee. That is a fee is there for voluntary amendments. Terms of fees, term of patent, you already know it is 20 years from the date of filing. Duties of the patent, you have to pay the renewal fee every year. That you come to know once the patent is granted. These things you come to know one by one. So no need to think about these things. So our address for services. This is our address for service. Please note the email address and please note the website. Phone number you don't note, but because our phone number has been changed. But email is same, and ipindia.gov.in is our website. In this ipindia.gov.in, you can get all the details in like fees, what are the forms should be submitted, address for service, phone number, everything. Even our email ID also you can find in the ipindia.gov.in website. And what is the status of our application, you can see. What are the document you uploaded, you can see everything. You can see in this IP India website. You have to go to patents, then there is a status. If you click the status, many boxes will be open. What are the things you have? Name. You can find patent with giving by name or title or application number, classification, what details you are having. Based on the details, you can find out the patent. If you are the applicant, you will give an application number. By putting that application number, you come to know the status of the application. Everything is online, everything is updated regular basis. So nothing to worry. Still, if you are having any doubt, you can quote your application number and you can write your queries and send to chennai-patent@nic.in. They will be answered within a day. Clear? So the patent office is much user friendly, and applying for a patent is very simple. Procedures are very simple. Only thing, you have to do some invention. But my sincere advice is, once you decided to do some invention, please go for a patent. Don't leave it and don't go for other jobs. Even if it may be a PhD work, even maybe a B project or ME project, whatever project you are having, if you have a simple solution, don't think it is a simple. Don't think who will recognize. The patent office will recognize your invention. If you clear the 3 criteria, that is novelty, inventive step, and industrial applicability, surely you will get the patent. Getting the patent is very simple, and once you get the patent, it will be really an honor for you wherever you go. If you say that I am a patent holder, instead of saying that I am a PhD holder, instead of saying I am a scientist, if you say I am a patent holder, your face value will get increased like anything. This is my personal advice as well as my personal experience, because most of the IIT professors will have many number of patents. Most of the scientists will have many number of patents. Even a college student, personally I know, when I went to take seminar to them, they don't know anything about patent system, but they have valuable invention. It's related to a simple toilet arrangement. I will tell you. Instead of using a liter of water, they are using half liter of water, but it will ultimately do the same purpose. Do the same invention. For that, 3 students, mechanical student, along with 1 electrical student, 4 people joined together. They came out with a solution. With my advice, they applied for a patent, and it is running on the way. Surely they will get patent. Once they get the patent, some industry will approach them, and they will take over with this patent, and huge number of royalty they will going to get. That is very sure. Most of the person are getting patent, and they are not doing the business because they may be a faculty, they may be working in some other company, but they will assign the right to some company. That company will take over their rights and they will give royalty to them. The royalty will be depends upon the value of the invention. From 1,000 to lakhs to crore, you can get as a royalty without doing anything. For that, my humble request is, when you invented something, please apply for a patent. Okay. Thank you very much for your spending valuable times. Hope I will did some justice for you, because it is online. I am only talking. There is no interaction between you and me. So I don't think I'm not 100% convinced with this online, mostly this webinar, because in person only we can interact more. So if everything is over, I'm sure we'll meet one more time to explain the same thing again. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. That was a very detailed and a crystal clear presentation on overview of IPR in India. And in fact, PSNA IPR cell was started in the year 2017, and we have filed 14 patents, and we also received our patent grant in the last year. And in fact, this month we are going to file 3 more patents, sir. And participants, yes, in case you have any clarifications, you can.
Moshi, once again.
Yes, sir.
Sorry for the interruption.
Yes, sir. No problem, sir. Go ahead, sir.
I think our principal, sir, Dr. Vasudevan, sir, he got a patent in the process for the preparation of biodiesel from vegetable oil. Sir received the patent 5 years before, and
Yes,
as well
sir.
as for solar energy based air cooler using the Peltier effect for the telephone booth. I think Sir has received a patent during the 2014. So this is the we are doing a PSNA College of Engineering Technology with the Sir principal Sir guidance. We are doing a lot of work related to the innovation and as well as the applying patent in through the IPR cell. I think the Moshi from the EEE department is coordinator for the IPR cell, sir, and we are working on it. And many of the students from mechanical engineering and civil engineering, electrical, and all ECE department, CSE, IT department, BME department also, they are filing the patent with respect to this innovations, what they are doing a project and so on. Being a coordinator, just I want to say, thanks to the chief guest, wonderful talk. I think Moshi, you can continue, please.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As you said, like we are filing patents through the IPR cell. So humble request to all the participants, in case if you have any clarifications, please feel free to visit the PSNA IPR cell. We can have a patent search on your inventions. And in case if your projects and inventions are patentable, we can file patents. Yes. Now, may I now request Dr. V. Jayanti, the head of the biomedical department, to offer the vote of thanks. Before that, yes, sir. Before that, if you have any clarifications, any questions, participants, you can throw the questions before we go for the vote of thanks.
1 or 2 questions, then we can have it out. Afternoon, we have a session, no?
Yes, sir. We have the afternoon session starting by 2 o'clock, but 1:30 onwards, we will enable the Zoom, sir. And sir, I have one question, sir, on my behalf. Sir, in case if my son is 12 years old and if he's having an invention, can the patent be filed in his name? Because what is the age limit for the inventor? Is there any age limit or restrictions, sir, please?
No, sir. Actually, it's a very good question. There is no age limit and there is no qualification limit also for applying for a patent.
Superb, sir.
If you are a second standard student, that is you dropped out student, school dropped out student, if you come out with it, you never see your qualification.
Oh, that's so nice, sir. And I have one more question, sir. Like while we fill the application form 1 and form 2, normally if there are more number of inventors, because for the last patent what we filed, we had 4 inventors. So how many inventors can be added for one patent application, sir? Is there any limitations like that, sir?
No, sir, there is no limit. Any number of inventor can be added.
All right, sir. Yes, sir. And participants, participants, if you have any questions, you can please ask.
Hello.
Hello.
The participants having any questions?
I have a question.
Yes,
I have a
go
question.
Ahead,
So this is Dr. Hemalata, calling from computer science and engineering. Sir, what is there any particular constraints to be adapted for getting patents or algorithms or techniques that we follow in a design of any application systems?
You want to file for an algorithm, madam?
Yes. Yes. Is there anything special to be followed for getting patent for our special algorithms or any algorithms that we design as a novel algorithm?
Yes, sir. Actually, in patent in India, we are not directly granting patent for algorithms.
Okay.
Or any mathematical models.
Okay.
But when you incorporate this algorithm in a device,
okay,
combinedly you can claim for a patent.
Oh, clear, sir.
along with the device, this algorithm is incorporated in the device. So combinedly, you can claim for a patent.
Okay.
Ma'am, in case you have you have an algorithm, you have a program which you want to embed in a microwave oven together, because there is a hardware that is incorporated along with that. For that case, you can go for a patent.
Yes, sir. I got your point, sir. It's clear.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Any questions, please? Sir, shall we conclude the session, sir? Dr. Jayanti, ma'am, yes, you can
Okay.
take.
Okay, sir. Good
Yes, ma'am.
afternoon, all. I am Dr. Jayanti, PSNA IIC Coordinator and the Head of Biomedical Engineering Department. On behalf of PSNA College of Engineering and Technology, I take this opportunity to propose a vote of thanks to those who have directly and indirectly contributed to this webinar on patent filing procedure in India, organized by our institute. I thank our chief guest, Mr. S. Udayashankar, Assistant Controller, Indian Patent Office, Chennai. Sir, the session is really very good in the way of explanation given by you, and we really enlightened about the definition of invention, why we go for patenting, what is the need for this, and the procedure for patent filing process, and so on, with your knowledge and presence. Thank you once again, sir. We are thankful to our Honorable Pro Chairman, R.S.K. Raghuram, sir, for his motivation. I would like to thank our Principal, Dr. T. Vasudevan, and PSNA IIC coordinators and PSNA IPR cell members for their support. A special thanks to faculty members and students from various colleges of our active participations. I also extend my thanks to the organizing committee for their constant support and coordination. With these words and a kind message, we move to the end of today's session webinar. Thank you once again. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, ma'am. And we have come to the end of session 1. And for all the participants, a gentle reminder, we have the session 2 starting by 2 o'clock. By 1:30 onwards, you can start joining the session. So thank you, sir, again for spending a valuable time and giving this presentation to enlighten our minds. So we will resume again by 2 p.m. Thank you, sir. Thank you, participants.
Thank you.